Hello, my third grade friends, and it's week 4, day 4 of math review. Okay, so this question is asking what is on the clock? What time is it? So, first, I am going to start with putting my colon right there in the middle because I need to remember to do that. And I first always start looking at the hour hand or the shorthand. And I'm going to take my pencil and very carefully pull out my line because it looks like it could be almost 8, but it's not when I draw a straight line off the end of it. So it's past the 7, but not quite to the 8, which means if it's past the hour, it's 7. Okay? Now, I know that my minutes hand is the long hand because I've been practicing my time. And I know that it's not 7:09 because the numbers on the face of the clock refer to the hours, but I have to look past the numbers on the clock. So I know that I'm going to count by 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and that is pointing at the 9, so it's 45. So I counted by 5s, and I get to 7:45. That is the correct answer for that one. Or you could always draw 5 little lines, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So you could do that for the remainder of the clock. So the next question, number 2, says write in words. So I know that this number is 800. I can read that because I know my numbers, but 800 is spelled like this. 8, and then there's a space, 100. And one way I remember, like, 100 is I remember it's red at the end. 100. Okay? Now this says 230. Okay, so 200, I know that 200 is TWO, because that's referring to the number 2. And look, I got 100 up there, 100. But you don't say 230. There's no and between that. So 230. If you have misspelled that, please correct your spelling because you've had the opportunity to see how it's spelled correctly and adjust your paper. Now the question here is, this rectangle is divided into what? Well, as great mathematicians, I'm going to label 1, 2, 3. So if a whole is divided into 3 parts, I know that it is divided into thirds. So we've been studying that. And then finally, 493 plus 277. I'm going to do the break apart method, so I know that 493 is really 490 and then 3. I know that 277 is 270 and 7. Okay, so I'm going to add my 1s, and I get a 10. I'm going to add my 10s, 90 plus 70. Well, I know that 9 plus 7 is 16, so if we're doing zeros, we just add an extra 0, so 160. And then 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0. I'll write that down right there. And then 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, well now I have some different things. So now I'm going to add this up again. So I've got 600. I like to put mine in standard algorithm. That's just how I learned. And that way I really make sure I line up my numbers, my 1s, my 10s, and my 100s. So I'm pretty precise. So 0 plus 0 plus 0, obviously 0. 0 plus 6 plus 1 is 7, and 6 plus 1 is 7. So the total is 770. If you got to that answer in a different way, then that is awesome, and I'm glad that you are using your mathematician mind. But if you didn't, please correct your answer and maybe try it again. Look back and see where you made a mistake, if you made a mistake. Okay, friends, once you have your corrections done, if needed, take a picture and turn it in. Bye-bye.